Good evening, everybody. This is Thursday night, Political Hot Seat. We are here live. This is a live call-in show at 727-8750. We do have a candidate for sheriff here tonight, which will be introduced in a short time. I would like to announce to everybody out there that my grandson did win the World Championship Saturday night at the MGM on pay-per-view TV. So I was happy to see that. Well, I happened to be down there, but they all went crazy, so I had to get out of there. There were some people in Pahrump. But anyway, we have Vern here tonight, and Vern has something to say.
I do. First off, I wanted to say you put together a real nice event the other day at Maverick Bar and Saloon. You were out there with a lot of people showed up for your meet and greet, and I thought that you had a good success, so kudos.
Well, thank you very much, Vern.
You did good.
It did go over pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, and the people who spoke to you, did you get a good report from most of them? Everybody enjoyed the night?
You know, I've gotten a good report from everybody about this show, about the meet and greet, and I don't know, our candidate tonight could give his
we'll get to him.
Too.
We'll get to him. We're going to have a lot of time with him tonight. Just want to go through a few things with you guys tonight. There's been a few of you out there have been requesting us to stream the program, Political Hot Seat. Love to do it for you. Love to get it out there. It's like anything else. If you add more tile into your kitchen or you add more cabinetry into your kitchen, there's more expenses for that. If you add a new car stereo, there's more expenses to that. So to stream the show is really, it depends on how many folks are going to be watching the show to stream it. So for each viewer that clicks on, it costs more and more of an expense. So if you're out there and if you're a political candidate or if you're a business, this is a great opportunity right now for you to have a front seat to everyone who would like to watch online Political Hot Seat. Just give me a call. You can email me at Political Hot Seat. That's phs@kpvm.tv, phs@kpvm.tv. You'll be the exclusive streaming host for Political Hot Seat. Therefore, every time you see a stream or you see something going out there, your name, your information is right there in front of everybody, and everybody who's watching at home streaming will see that too. So it's a great position for somebody to be into. They just need to get a hold of me, and we can get that hooked up for you. We'll stream the show each week. The next thing I want to talk to you about is the fact that all the government meetings are now being broadcast live on 46.3. You can tune in to 46.3 and watch your county commissioner meeting. You can watch your town board meeting. You can watch the RPC meeting, the water district meetings, and those are all being broadcast live courtesy of our sponsor, Jim Marsh Kia. And Jim Marsh has stepped up to the plate to provide the funding so that we can do that for the community. So if you're looking for a car, truck, SUV, whatever it is, go see Jim Marsh and he can help you out. And if you're looking for a great fuel economy car to go to and from Las Vegas, go see Jim Marsh Kia. He can help you out, get you the car that you need, and in return, that keeps those programs on the air for you so that you can watch them at home in your socks and a cup of coffee, or if you'd like to just sit back and drink a beer or whatever it might be, you can enjoy yourself that evening. Last thing I want to talk to you about is the Get Connected brochure. This is the Get Connected brochure. For those of you out there who have friends or have family members who are looking to get hooked up to KPVM TV channel 46, it's very simple. Today the technology has changed, and if you'd like to watch it in your dish and your direct box, you can do that, and we can put it right in the menu itself so that when you're going through all your little menus on dish and direct, you'll see us. We'll be right there plain as day. We're in yellow versus blue or gray, and you'll be able to watch our television programming, your local TV station, live on dish and direct boxes. There is a little bit of a fee to do that, and there's a way to get through that. It's a one-time fee, and that's because Dish and Direct decided that they're going to take out the over-the-air module that is normally inside of their receiver. And since they pulled that out, you have to put it back in. Now, there's a trick. I like to tell all my friends and viewers, you know what? Call Dish, call Direct, and tell them that when you got your Dish and Direct installed, they promised you that you'd have local TV. So when you call them, you tell them that you want your local TV, you tell them that. They will then say, well, you're getting local TV, you're getting Las Vegas. You say, no, 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 I want my local Pahrump TV. What they'll say at that particular point in time is, well, we can't really help you. But if you push the issue a little bit further, what they will do is they'll give you a credit of $40 for Dish and a credit for $70 for Direct. It works probably 80% of the time. If you don't get success with that caller, call back in 5 minutes, call the next guy will probably do it. That's one way to get your free over-the-air module put back into your unit. They need to have that in there. The second problem that we're having is very minor, and we're taking care of it right now. DirecTV basically has decided that they're going to go ahead and take us out of the database that when you do hook up the over-the-air module, that you can't see your local TV channel. That's because they want you to be a subscriber to their services. But the FCC says, no, you can't do that. They have to provide for all channels within the area. So we are working with DirecTV. It's only going to take a few more minutes, a few more days probably to get that resolved, and then you'll be able to get the over-the-air module to work on the DirecTV. So I don't foresee that to be too much of an issue. I just had a meeting with the FCC on this a couple days ago, and all the DirecTV folks are all coming forward right now with a big meeting that says, how are we doing? And the FCC is looking at that, and they don't want any bad remarks. So they're going to take care of this and get this taken care of. So really good news there. The second thing, that when you get connected, what we're doing is that we're going out to a few different advertisers, because we're mailing this out to 18,500 people. And when we mail this out to 18,500 folks in the town of Pahrump, we have some advertisement that are on here. And we're trying to help you out because we know there's going to be an expense. For us to come out and put this on, if you don't have an antenna on your home right now, there's going to be an expense. You have an antenna expense, you have a cable expense, you have a grounding rod expense, and you have an installer expense. That expense is normally about $150. If you're like me, I can do it myself. I don't need anybody to do it. It's a piece of cake. I can get it done. If you would like to talk to me about it, I can tell you how to get it done. All right. If it comes out the worst case scenario, let's say that you have to have the antenna, you have to have the cable, you have to have the grounding rod, and you have to buy the over-the-air module. Okay, you might be upwards to $200 in a one-time install. I decided that the best way to take care of that is going after the advertisers locally. So what we're going to do for you is we're going to give you $500 when you get connected. You're going to get $500 in coupons so that those coupons can be used to recuperate your expenses. For example, if you want to go to a restaurant, you get buy one, get one free. If you want to go to a chiropractor, you get one visit free, you buy one visit. That type of situation is going to come into play. You want to go get an ice cream cone, you get one ice cream cone for free, you buy one ice cream cone. So we're going to make things easier on your pocketbook for things that you normally do. And we're going to find some really good vendors and advertisers to go in. This is all made for advertisement here, here, and here. And this is being mailed out to 18,500 people. Very unique situation. If you're a business owner, you can be in one of these squares for 11 cents. That's 11 cents. On the inside, you can be on this square for 1 penny. On this square here, you can be on this square here for 3 cents. Give us a call here at KPVM TV. I'll give you all the details at 727-9400 and dial extension 203, or just call the sales department as well. Either way, we'll get this all taken care of. So tonight, big night. We've got a big candidate. This candidate is probably one of the top 3 candidates in the sheriff's race. This guy has come all the way back from retirement to find out exactly what you are requesting in a sheriff. He believes that the people of Nye County are asking him to run for sheriff, and that is why he's come back from retirement to run for sheriff. We'd like to welcome to our show Mr. Bill Becht.
Well, good evening, Mr. Becht.
Thank you, Bill.
Good luck with it.
Thank you.
And we need to know why.
Why I came back. Well, first of all, if I can make a plug real quick for the over-the-air modulator. My wife set this up just in 2 days. Is all it took her, a call to Dish.
Yep.
2 visits from the TV repairman.
Yep.
All hooked up, good to go, everything's set, and it shows up perfectly on the menu, just as you said on Dish.
Yep.
I can't speak for direct, but yeah.
So it's in your menu and you can watch this on TV, no problem.
Very easy, yes.
Very good.
When people come up and know I'm retired now. However, numerous phone calls over the months convinced me that I was needed here, and after 24 years, no matter where you go, this is the longest I've ever lived anywhere, and it's home. So if home needs you, you come home, or you go home, as the case might be.
Well, that's the case in a lot of people. They leave Pahrump, and they tell me what they don't like about it, and they leave Pahrump, and probably within a year, I see them back in Pahrump.
Yeah, and I
just say, well, you'll be back.
Yeah, I liked Pahrump. It was a matter of trying to avoid, like I said, any conflict and things like that. Just go and retire.
Well, that'd be a shame if there's any conflict because you were doing your job. I mean, you know, I think we were mentioning before about it being a community and a tight community, small community. I mean, everybody goes to the fall festival and things like that. Why does everybody get so violent or voice, you know, things during politics?
Over politics?
Yeah, you know, it's like.
And I don't understand. I've asked numerous people. The office of sheriff is one of the most has the highest responsibility, literally, in the land. Their emissaries or their personnel can go out and deprive people of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
Right.
Pretty much with no judge, jury, or anybody else second guessing them until after the fact. You know, there's a lot of times where those decisions are made. Why should the leader of that organization or the people seeking to be leaders in that organization resort to childish name-calling behavior that benefits nobody? My purpose is to be the best sheriff possible, not to say anybody else is a lesser person.
Right. Well, you know, that's the thing about law enforcement. You know a lot more about it than I do. I just know that when you're taking away a person's liberty or, you know, freedom. Let's put it like this. That's when being law enforcement, you can run into a lot of trouble because that's when it brings out the worst in some people.
Correct.
And so it makes it tough on you actually just walking down the street and you know, I have never seen a judge or a district attorney or mostly law enforcement people that any criminal is going to say that they support. They're going to make up stories about them and the opposite, you know.
Correct. Yes, absolutely.
But, so anyway, the sheriff's field is quite big this year. And
10 candidates.
10 candidates. And top 2 are going to go to the general, is that it?
Yes, it's a nonpartisan office, so it doesn't matter whether you're Republican, Democrat, Independent, or any other party affiliation. The top 2 vote getters go to the general election.
Okay, qualifications for the sheriffs. How about the budget and that? There's been a lot said about the budget, you know, over the years. And you know what, I just asked that question, but we're gonna need to go to a commercial break, and we will be back right after this commercial, and Mr. Becht will be here, and there'll be more questions, and it's 727-8750 to call in.